Good morning, everybody. This is Natural for Life. This is Monday, September the 9th. So, this is what I'm looking like after my weekend of carb loading. and I tried. I tried to eat as much carbs as I could this weekend. Did go to my Mexican restaurant in the nearby town, my favorite place, and I did get my grande quesadilla, chicken quesadillas, and mug of margaritas, and one mug of margarita. I was on the motorcycle, so I couldn't drink too much. So, and then I had my chips and salsa with guacamole and sour cream, and on my quesadillas and my chips and salsa. So, yeah, I ate every bit of that, and it was a struggle, I guarantee you, because Saturday morning I fixed a bunch of pancakes and ate those. And Sunday morning I fixed some more pancakes, and I could not finish them. I could not eat all the pancakes. So I've got some in the refrigerator that I'm going to throw out or throw them in a freezer bag and throw them in the freezer for next Saturday. So I might do that. But this is what I'm looking like. And yesterday, Sunday, I went to one of my favorite restaurants, which is in another nearby town, but it's on the river. And I was going to take some videos, but I didn't bring my tripod, so I didn't make any videos of where that restaurant is and where it's located and how beautiful it is. It's an old place, but they have home style cooking, and I got hot brown. And anybody doesn't know what hot brown is, they take some bread and toast it, and then they cover. Mine was covered with shredded chicken and gravy over top of that. That's what they call hot brown. So, and I got some mashed potatoes with that, and gravy came with that. Two of the worst things you could eat while you're on a diet: peanut butter and gravy. So, yeah, and I got a piece of chocolate cake, and I felt kind of gypped because I've been there before and gotten that death by chocolate cake, and it was huge. This time it was about half the size, and it was $8 for that little piece of cake. So I'll not do that anymore. So I did bring that home, and I had that Sunday night for a dessert. So I ate that, and I weighed myself before I went to bed, and I was 144.4. And this morning I weighed myself, and I was 141.8. So I lost about 3 pounds while I was asleep. But last Monday, I was 140.4, I think, 140.8. So I'm a little heavier now than I was last Monday, and I ended Saturday morning, I was 139.4. So it'll be interesting to see what I weigh this coming Saturday morning after I do my low carb, high protein, low calorie all week. It's getting to where on the weekends I'm trying to stuff myself with carbs, pasta, pancakes, pizzas, quesadillas, and stuff. And I'm almost grateful I'm almost grateful for Monday to Friday so I can get on my regular low calorie, high protein diet. So it's easier for me to eat my eat this way for me because I'll get up in the morning and I'll have a cup of coffee and I'll have a cup of yogurt with some blueberries in it. And then if the weather is nice and warm, I'll go for my walk. Uh, but if it isn't, I'll go ahead and fix my regular breakfast after that, which is 100 grams of ground turkey, and I get my uh, 2 large eggs and put it in my little blender and a cup of uh, liquid egg whites in with that, and I'll get it's 113 grams of cottage cheese in with that into the blender, and that's 1 serving of cottage cheese. And then I blend all that together. But while I'm doing that, I'm cooking in a wok now, so I always cut up my vegetables. I get bell peppers and I dice those up. I get jalapeno and dice that up. And I get some onions and dice those up and put it in my wok with some olive oil. And let it cook and let it get nice and brown. Onions get brown and stuff, and they get tender. And then I'll take my 100 grams of ground turkey that's pre-cooked. So I'll have to fix another roll of that today. But I'll put that in with that and chop it up, mix all that up together. And then I've got my eggs and egg whites and cottage cheese mixture already fixed in my blender. And then I love this little blender. It's just one serving blender thing. And then I'll pour it in over that in this wok with the olive oil in it. And it's high carbon steel wok. So it doesn't have any Teflon coating or nothing like that, so I can use metal spatula. I get that. I set mine on 40 on the range, and I can have to keep it from sticking. I've already seasoned the wok and stuff, but I'll stir and stir and stir and scrape and stuff on the bottom of the wok. And after it gets so hot, the egg whites will start coming together and everything. And I keep on doing that, keep on moving it around, keep it from sticking to the bottom of the wok very bad. And it doesn't, it's easy to clean, but I scrape on it and stuff and just keep all that moving around. So when it all comes together, egg whites get harder and stuff, and my vegetables in there. It makes a big mess. I mean, in the bottom of the pan, not messy, but a mess of food, and that's quite a bit to eat for breakfast. And let's see, it's 89 grams of protein. 89 grams of protein in that, and it's 654 calories. So that's my main calories and my main protein source is my first meal. And then I'll go work out. I'm not working out for the next 2 days. These are 2 days off from the gym, out of the gym, so I can my muscles can heal up. So when I go to the gym, I work out hard. Like I said, on the first day of my workout, I do 3 different body parts. I'll go in and do shoulders, and then do 3 sets of shoulders, and I hit the front delts and the side delts, and I do some rear delts, get those rear delts moving with the cables, cross cables. And I'll do 3 sets of each of those 3 exercises, or 3 sets of shoulders, and then I'll go in and do my back. So I'll do some pull downs, and then I do some pulls. Got a piece of equipment, I can load it up with weights, and right now I'm doing 1-arm rows, and then on those, and it's made for 2, so I can go up and do the other 1-arm rows on it. And I'm leaned over like that, and so I can get the rows in, and I load it up with some weights. And then I do my pull downs, and then I do my face, they call them face pulls, but I use a long rope instead of the short rope on the cables, so I can get it out here. And when you get it out here, you get your traps. Traps are not only up here, right here. I haven't got very big traps because I'm not on steroids. But traps are all back here. So when you get and start doing that, you're pulling and with your traps. And so I'm hitting my traps and my lats, and for thickness with the rows, and then pull downs are hitting right down in here, lower part of your lats. So and that's on. And then I do my, that's what I do, shoulders, back, and then I do triceps. So I like a little straight bar I got at the gym I use, and a lot of guys want to do it like this, on their traps, working their traps, but I'll take it and do it like reverse grip, because I feel like I get a better pull on my traps and push it. Then I take and raise the thing up, the pulley up on the cables, and then I'll do a kind of a bend over my head like that, and take them out. And when I get I use a shorter rope on this, so when I get the rope out here, I'll turn my wrist out like that, so it flexes that trap part of this tricep. So that's how I do that for a triceps. And then I do another tricep exercise after that, which is just a one. You still on the cable. I get on a piece of equipment. I usually stay on that equipment until I'm done, so I don't have to move to different things, because everybody's busy doing other things and stuff. So I get on a cable roll, and then I'll pull the hook off the cable and just use the cable overhead extensions, and you get that, and it's one of the best exercises. And this cable's around behind me, so I switch over. Let's just do that. You can do that with free weights too. You can get a dumbbell and do the same thing, and it'll work your triceps out really, really good. So I get the shoulders, back, and triceps. Okay, that's the first day. And the second day, I'll go in and only do 2 body parts. So I do my legs, so I do my extensions, and then my hamstrings, and then I'll do squats. So after that, after I do those 3 exercises, and I like to do about 8 reps. So if I get to where load up my machines, and I use machines a lot, so machines are safer for you, I think, as you get older, especially. Free weights are good. I like using free weights sometimes, but they can be, if you don't have the right technique, you can really hurt yourself on free weights. So, and it takes a lot of technique. So that's why I don't bench press anymore. I use machines. So after I get done with legs, I'll do biceps. I like preacher curls. I think I make some videos on some preacher curls I used to do. And so I'll do preacher curls, and then I'll do a double preacher curl. I'll use a straight bar and do preacher curls. And then I'll go over to the stand-up preacher curl, and I do individual dumbbell curls on another preacher curls. So I'll do that. And then I'll do go to the cables and do a reverse curls. I call hammer curls really, and I use a rope on that on the cables too. So, and it really works this part in between your biceps and your triceps. So I'll do those, and then I'll after that I'm done, and then the third day I'll go in and I'll do just chest. I'll just work chest. And they got some good machines. I do a warm up with the fly machine, and then I go up to kind of horizontal press on the hammer machine. It's you sit down in there and load it up with weights and just push it out. You push it up about right there, and I load it up. And then with weights. And then if I get to the way I judge my overloading my weights is I get to where start off light, where I can do 8 reps, and then I'll put some more weight on there where I can get probably 6 or 7. If I load it up to the point where I can only get 6 reps, the third time I'll only do three sets. The third time I'll keep the same weight and get up to 6, and then I'll try for the 7th one. When I get 7 or 8 reps out of that machine, I add more weight. So I can only, you got to challenge yourself to grow. So you can challenge yourself by adding more weight or more reps. So that's progressive overload. So I get that, and then I go to the another machine, and it's another hammer strength machine, and you sit down in it and you press down. So I do the flies, and then I do the press up here for the top part of the chest, and I do the press down, and that's supposed to be for the bottom part of your chest. But then I do 4 different machines on chest, because that's the only part I got to work out. So I go over there and do on the dip machine, and I load it up with some weights. I do some good dips, and that's good for lower chest too. But it really covers all of it. But that's the third day. Then I'll take a day off. Then I'll after the day off, I'll go back and do the same thing all over again, and then for 3 days, and then I'll take 2 days off. So I'm on my 2-day off cycle now. So that's all I got to talk about. It's kind of a long video this morning because I did a lot of talking. But this is what I'm looking like on Monday before I start my diet. Last week wasn't a diet because I just ate and ate and ate. I didn't even count calories, count carbs, or nothing. I just ate. So this week I'm going to get on, and if you do this long enough, you kind of appreciate being back on your regular Monday through Friday diet. I do. You don't get as many calories, but I don't know. It's just everything's mapped out. You don't have to guess at anything. Everything's already mapped out all week. And if you make this a way of life, and just you can get to where I'm at. You know, it's not that hard actually. Now, for me, I know it's different for everybody, but I'm dedicated, and I like routine. This is my routine. It's you know, you get up every morning, you brush your teeth. So this is just a way of life with me, and I'm happy with it. I'm tickled to death. I went to that restaurant I told you about yesterday, and I rode up there on another motorcycle of mine, and it's a crotch rocket. You know, it's a ZX400, Kawasaki Ninja ZX400RR. And there's not too many around. They're kind of a rare motorcycle. And it's a 2023 model because they just started making those last year. But I go up there, and there's all these younger guys. They own these big Harleys and stuff, you know. And I've got a big Harley too, but I rode my crotch rocket, and they see this guy, you know, me coming into the restaurant. And I got my jacket with me and stuff, and go in there and eat and stuff. Old white-haired guy with white beard. I go out there and put my jacket on, crank up that crotch rocket. It's a 4-cylinder, so it's got a loud pipe on it too. So, and it's got quick shifter, up and down quick shifter on it. And they were over there in the other parking lot around their motorcycles talking and stuff. So I get on my bike and crank it up. This old white hair and white beard guy gets on this crotch rocket and cranks it up, and it takes off and takes on down the road and goes boom, 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 changing gears. And everybody's just staring. They couldn't believe what they were seeing. I get that a lot. I go walking, you know, and I see this old guy with white beard and white hair, and he's jacked. They came up, and it's hard for them to take it in, you know. So it's kind of neat. That's all I got. I know I've extended it. Y'all probably won't watch all this stuff. It's just me rambling. So y'all take it easy. Take care of yourselves. Enjoy your life. You don't have to be old. You can be old, but you don't have to act old. You don't have to look old. You just enjoy yourself and live your life the best you can, the fullest you can. So y'all take it easy. Don't forget to subscribe to all those that aren't subscribed, because I love watching these numbers go up. So sometimes they go down, sometimes they go up. Fortunately, they're going up more than they're going down. But go ahead and subscribe if you are interested in learning how to enjoy your life and learning how to have a great physique. This is what I do. This is just an example. I don't sell anything. So Y'all have a great time. Enjoy your life. Life is too short to waste. So, talk to you later.